The Astral travel trips have been canceled until further notification. Something about travel delay, something about astral travel, something about 3D travel, something about somebody spiritually stalking somebody, continuing to be spiritually invasive because I guess one ass whooping just wasn't enough, that somebody wanted to do it again. They thought they were really tough. Now they can't take that beat down. They can't take that heat now. Somebody's hot. Somebody's fuming. Something is chaotic. Somebody canceled themselves out. Something was canceled before somebody even thought to do it. An astral travel trip. Whatever this person was doing, they don't know how to stay in their own demographic. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Something like that. Somebody missed the mark. They don't know where to start. They don't know when the trip got canceled. Somebody was planning to do something. Astral realm, okay? Now somebody can't locate you. I just heard spiritual GPS has been lost. This is what happens when you ascend to the highest level of being a real guru and a boss of your own self, of your own feelings, of your own emotions. You've ascended, chosen one, to a level where these people can't find you. They couldn't astral travel to you if they wanted to, because the frequencies that they carry are so dense. Somebody needs to compensate for the loss of the trip. Somebody had planned to try to throw a line and catch a line and put a cord connected to you, but now they can't find you in the daytime with a flashlight, or maybe they were trying to wait on the last night in the dark and they didn't think their trip was going to get canceled. Listen, welcome to Spiritual Core TV, 24/7, 365, broadcasting divine truth live on all four corners of this planet. All timelines have been accessed by way of divine truth. So whatever it is that needs to be seen, honey, we are going to see it. Remember to bring your intuition, bring your best discernment. Something about, it's my turn now, it's over. It's my turn now. The tables have turned. The roles have been reversed. Healing, self-care, and introspection. Whoever you are, you're somewhere. Listen, you are somewhere in a whole nother direction. So let's just say somebody was planning to astral travel into your region, into your area. Their trip was canceled, okay? Not to mention somebody got the wrong location, which lets me further see by way of knowing that somebody can pick up on your energetic essence. This is how they lost you in the ethers, or how they got lost, or why their trip got canceled. Somebody tried to take a trip for no reason. Somebody didn't take anything with them. Somebody was trying to travel with no luggage because it was what they were planning to bring back. These are spiritual thieves. They were planning to bring back essence. They were planning to bring back your energy. That didn't happen, and something got canceled, okay? By way of their regular programming systems, okay? Somebody had a system. This astral travel was very systematic. That's what I just heard. Let's see. Let me grab my cards from down here. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, something like that, okay? Whoever you are, healing, self-care, introspection, meditation. Yeah, you're too high vibrational, okay? In order to reach this level of astral realm, you got to be in this highest pure vibration by way of divine healing. Something about wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, and nostalgia. So this could have been the reasoning behind somebody thinking that they were going to travel to you, but the trip got canceled. Somebody's under judgment. Eight of Wands, that's astral travel. That's fire in the air. That's somebody passionately pursuing you with anger. Eight of Wands is fire energy. Somebody was trying to not miss their mark. They're under severe judgment and the trips have been canceled until further notice, or something like that, or possibly indefinitely. You're the Hierophant. Something about your spiritual status quo. Your quota has been met. You've gone to the next level. You're in a whole nother spiritual demographic. Somebody couldn't travel to you if you told them where you were, because they have to have the eyes of the divine to see that. And somebody's too dense in energy. The Eight of Wands is like fiery anger, like weapons of a warfare. Okay. Somebody wanted to be mighty. Somebody wanted to dominate and they got rejected. Okay. Wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu. Somebody wanted another chance to be in your energy. Now they're mad because they can't reach you. That's what I just heard. Yeah, look, they tried to create a cord Ten of Swords in the reverse. Somebody shot out a lot of swords. Somebody was shooting out a lot of fire. This could be spoken word. This could be thought process. This could be projections. And they decided to astral project with the hopes that they can get into your energy. Something about wishful thinking. It was a wish that they made. Deja vu. They remembered when they were able to access your energy. And this is what was really provoking the thought. Another classic case is somebody seeing what they want to see, not what they need to see. Because had they known, Five of Swords in the reverse, that they would get knocked down, somebody could be going through an astral death, okay? Or somebody could be all over the place in a bad way, sprawled out. Spirit is saying, go collect your energy from all over here, over there, but stay away from over here. Somebody's vibration is too high. Somebody's too high ranked and too spiritually protected for people to just be showing up as uninvited guests in their energy with bad energy, ill intentions, ulterior motives, energies of ill request. Somebody wanted to request your energy. Ten of Swords in the reverse, that'll teach them. Five of Swords in the reverse, that'll teach them. They're stuck somewhere in the ethers, in the Five of Pentacles, honey, in a barren place, lost, separated, as in divided. Separate and divide. That's what I just heard. Divide and conquer. Oh man, somebody's been divided, subtracted, multiplied, and or conquered. Why? Because your ascension. I cannot make this up. When you pay attention to your ascension and you focus on yourself and you're not taking from anybody, or you don't need anybody to know what you got going on by way of your spirituality, you then become a sacred vessel, one that people do not have access to. Something about secrets and sacred, in a sacred space, in a secret place. I just heard Psalms 91. Come through, Holy Spirit. Come through, Holy Spirit. The lovers, I love it. What's fueling your endeavors? What's fueling your ascension is love, okay? And it's the highest, most powerful frequency. That's why when people try to tap into your energy or create some type of cord, it instantly gets dismantled. When they try to project evil eye over you, it just goes away real fast. Something like that. Somebody is out of gas in the ethers trying to take an astral trip. Okay, I just heard, what's good, potato chip? Maybe they stuck. Where they stuck, don't nobody know. In between some demographic of where they thought they were traveling to, where they thought you were. Five of Pentacles, only to find out that you don't exist there. Okay, again, this is a thought process where somebody saw what they wanted to see, not what they needed to see. The Five of Pentacles, something about being in a barren place. Okay, the Ten of Swords, oh man, somebody's trying to figure out where your power is. That's what I just heard. Okay, something got returned to sender with the Seven of Wands. Somebody got met by your spiritual goons at the gate. Big shout out to the spiritual goons at the gate, shooting for the stars. Okay, but they didn't shoot far enough. Something about you being too high up. Something about your frequency being too high. Something about you being too high on self-love. You're high on life, high on love, ascending, beautiful. This absolutely was wishful thinking. This was something that was formed against you that did not prosper. Okay. Somebody could be trying to tap into your energy now to see what it is that you're thinking. Will they try to make the jump again? Absolutely. Because they're stupid. That's why. This is blatant stupidity, spiritual stupidity and negligence, because somebody's just got to get into your energy. And with the second chance, nostalgia and deja vu, they're imagining what it was like when they were able to access your energy. This is what is motivating them. This is what's making them want to take a leap of faith, these foolish leaps of faith. But the astral realm is saying, listen, your astral trip has been canceled. Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in the reverse with the Five of Swords. Somebody got caught by the scales. You got spiritual law enforcement in the ethers. Okay, come through, angels of justice, angels of judgment, angels of death, earth angels, astral angels, supernatural angels. Okay, something about the scales being balanced. Okay, instantly, man, I can make this up. I'm telling you, somebody packed light. Somebody packed light. They didn't take anything with them. What they had planned to take on this astral trip, they didn't take it with them. You know why? Because they were supposed to come back with something. It's like taking an empty bag and hoping that you can fill it up, an empty jug and hoping that you can fill it up and come back and use it for whatever you want to use it for. Strength in the reverse. Somebody went out and went back worse than how they started. Somebody was weak before they even started the trip. They came to drain and take your energy with strength in the reverse and ended up getting devoured by that lion's gate. This is eclipse energy. Ten of Wands is in the reverse because this is a solo trip. Ten of Wands in the reverse represents somebody doing something by themselves and that the burdens have now backfired on them. So you got the Ten of Swords in the reverse backfire. Five of Swords caught up by the spiritual law enforcers backfire. Hangman stuck in the balance. Having spiritual court on a fragmented timeline is crazy work, okay? Because usually the only people in attendance are the goons, the goblins, and the demons on those fragmented timelines. They will hold spiritual court. That's their jurisdiction. That's their area. That's their arena. Five of Pentacles. Somebody's been abandoned by the astral realm. Seven of Wands. Something met them at the gate. Something met them at the gate. Okay, justice, the scale. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. What is the current energy? Knight of Wands, and they're planning to try to do it again. Of course they are. Oh, good for them, man. I feel like the more they try to do it, the more they fail, the more they eliminate themselves, and the more your hands are clean, chosen one. You don't even have to touch this situation. If they want to take themselves out, who are we to interrupt? Because the astral realm trips have been canceled. Your healing, self-care, introspection, and meditation, talking to the creator, talking to the divine in the Ten of Cups. I can make it up. In the Ten of Cups and the Ace of motherfucking Pentacles. Listen to me when I try to explain you something. Okay, when I try to tell you something, God is trying to tell you something right now. Come through, chosen one. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, happiness, peace, love, ascended star, and justice. Honey, does it get any better than that? Of course it does. Of course it's getting better than that. That's what Spirit is saying. You don't give a damn. You put a barrier between you and whoever this monster is. Monstrosity of an activity. The astral realm trip was canceled. Somebody's got to get the hell up out your energy. Okay, it's over. Page of Pentacles and the Moon, honey. Ooh, they just wanted a little bit. Just a touch. They just wanted to touch you just a little bit of your energy. Look at the strength in the reverse. The Moon, honey. They thought they were cloaked. The eclipse took care of that. The sun came through and exposed it. Somebody is crazy. Page of Pentacles, somebody just wanted a little bit. Like if you got a whole loaf of bread, they just wanted the crumbs from your table. This is a parasite, whoever this person is. Somebody is desperate. They fight for energy on a daily. Yeah, I just heard just a touch of love, a little bit, just a touch of love. It's just a touch of love. Somebody wanted just a touch, just a Page of Pentacles, honey. You got that whole Ace of Pentacles over there. Please just give me one drop. Just one little bitty drop. Please, please, please. Queen of Cups energy, okay? Clarify what's going on. Somebody got their back broke. Trying to straighten up on that backstroke. Okay, somebody was trying to get into your energy real bad. Oh man, it's not looking too good for them. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's planning to try to do this again tonight with the Fool. But look, there's a barrier already up. It's like, didn't you learn the first time with the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Wands in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse? Their investments are going nowhere. Somebody's wasting their time, wasting energy, wasting. I don't even know if they got any energy, child. Somebody's exhausted. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Something's been uprooted. The Ten of Wands. They're doing this alone. This is a solo effort. Spirit says nobody's dumb enough to do this with them because look at how they keep turning out. Look at all these cards in the reverse. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The Page of Wands. Somebody's trying to get information on you. Clarify the Page of Wands. They're trying to find out where you are so they can astral project to you. They're unable to do it. The Three of Cups, okay? Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Nine of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, wee, child. This person doesn't know what the hell is going on. They're trying to find you and they can't. This is energetically, y'all. Okay, so we have spiritual levels to certain things, right? You got spiritual levels. Sometimes you ascend so high beyond this dense energy that let's just say you have somebody trying to like get a reading with the Page of Wands or tap into your energy. They're unable to. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It's wasted time, energy, whatever they're trying to do to send out energy. It's wasted time and energy. They're not able to do something because you're in this wish fulfillment energy. The Four of Pentacles is like being protected, holding on to sacred information. Clarify. Somebody's trying to read your mind, redefine you, read your mind to figure out where you are. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Look, they keep getting caught. Maybe they like getting caught. Maybe they like the pain. Maybe they like to burn. Maybe they like it. Maybe it's a feeling. Maybe they can't feel. Now they feel something good, bad, and or indifferent. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. Somebody is lame. Somebody is weak. Clarify. Somebody was trying to attach to your crown chakra. Knight of Pentacles energy, okay? The Two of Cups. Somebody desperately wants to know who's in your house. 10 of Cups to the Two of Cups. Who's in your house? 9 of Cups. What are you doing? They can't tap into your energy anymore. They can't see. They want to know what the hell is going on. What's going on here? You got the 10 of Pentacles. You got the 10 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Wands, okay? So this could be your man, my man, my man, my man, my baby. Ooh, this person is going crazy because they can't get into your energy. That astral realm trip has been canceled. Hence the fact that the Chariot is in the reverse. Honey, listen, Spirit says, I'm going to keep backing that ass up in the ethers. Astral realm trips have been canceled until further notice. And if somebody's trying to astral travel, they're only doing it within their demographic amongst other dense energies. So let's just say somebody's astral traveling. They're around other dense energies. Leave your body if you want to. You got goons and goblins on your ass. Other people that don't recognize you. They see you as a parasite, something to be gotten rid of. It's a germination, it's an extermination of something that needs to just go. Clarify. Somebody's trying to figure out who are you with. This King of Wands energy. Yeah, somebody got it. Didn't I just say my man, my man, my man, my baby? Oh my goodness. Look at this guy. King of Pentacles in the upright, King of Wands in the upright, Emperor in the upright. Last time I checked, is a divine masculine. Somebody's got a beautiful relationship. Somebody can't tap into your energy. They don't know where you are. They can't bother you. They can't astral project to you. They can't touch this Ace of Pentacles. They can't touch this 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Star. Baby, this is a good life. Queen of Swords, and you are standing your ground. Come this way if you want to. And I'm going to start chopping off body parts. That's what I just heard. Oh, man. Off with your head, the big, the little, the whatever, the feet, the arm, something like that. This is what listen, this could be a feminine energy or a masculine energy, but it appears as though this could be a group of people that were used to astral projecting. Yeah, look, again, Spirit says, I said what I motherfucking said, Queen of Swords. She still came out of the deck. That's so funny. Didn't we just see her before she showed up? Somebody knows your energy before you show up. Okay, this may have been a group of people that were doing this initially. And now there's one crazy fool that's left, the last of the Mohicans. This person is the runt of the bunch. They're a little slow, okay? They're a little slow. They need to lay low and just go on and be slow. They're a little slow, yeah. Okay, the Six of Cups, nostalgia. They're stuck in the past. When they were in your energy, this person sits and imagines when they were in your energy and what it felt like. And now they're losing sight of what your energy feels like because your energy has ascended since the last time they were in your energy. This is energy that they know nothing about. They can't touch it. They can't see it. They don't know. They're simply imagining when you were in a certain energy. And even then, your vibration was a lot higher than theirs. This is somebody just wishing, thinking what it would be like. So much so that they convinced themselves to take an astral trip. Well, they didn't know that the astral travel has been canceled until further notice. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Yeah, look, 4 cups. Somebody's planning to do this again. Here's what's going to happen. 4 cups. They will miss an opportunity. Somebody's obsessed. Somebody's fiending over that good high vibrational energy. The Magician, okay? This also could involve some type of magic or something like that. Binding child. Somebody's wasting their time. Wasting time. Not validating their existence. They're being validated. They're being validated as being a parasite. This is parasitical activities. This is parasitical act motherfucking activities, okay? Clarify what's going on, Spirit. They've been casted out. Oh, the 9 of Swords. Oh, yeah. They better be careful. They could be fragmenting their vessel by astral projecting too much. Okay, you got to take care of that vessel, something like that. Somebody needs energy though. Strengthen the reverse. They need energy. They're desperate. It's do or die. Well, they're going to die anyway. It seems as though that's already happening for them. They want somebody to fill their cup. Knight of Cups energy. Clarify the Knight of Cups, Holy Spirit. The Three of Wands. Somebody's trying to find you, locate you energetically. This could also be divination as well. Yeah, look, Ace of Cups in the reverse. This person don't know what the hell they got going on. Somebody's all dried out and death has returned to sender. This came up, death in the reverse and the Magician. Somebody refuses to change something, or somebody could have sent you death and it backfired. Yeah, I can't make this up. You're coming out as the High Priestess. Somebody with a lot of great intuition, Knight of Cups energy, the Three of Wands. Okay, so let me just say this. If somebody is looking into somebody's energy and you don't have a reason to look into their energy by way of divination, that is a form of spiritual negligence. You should not be doing that because somebody's trying to see into a High Priestess's life. But with death in the reverse and the Magician and the Ace of Cups, they're trying to figure out why is it that you're not gone? Why are you not off of this energy? But the Ace of Cups in the reverse is really their energy. So if somebody's getting a reading, and let's just say the cards are telling them like whatever they seeing, okay, what they want to see. Thank you, Spirit. They're reading their own energy. Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords in the reverse, Five of Swords, and Ten of Wands, all of this. This is their own energy. This is their energy that they're reading. Do they know that? No, they don't. Look, they can't even see. Whatever this is, look at that dark ass energy over there. They can't even see with the Two of Wands in the reverse because somebody was banking on using your energy in order to see. That was their only idea. That was their only solution to their problem. Okay, but listen, solution to the problem. Spirit says they are the problem. Okay, do they know that? No, somebody's slow. Like literally, something could be making them slow. Yeah, look, Nine of Pentacles is slow and steady. Okay, trying to figure it out. Yeah, look, Page of Swords in the reverse. This person can't see you, don't know what you got going on. This is frustrating them. Dude, they don't know that they can't see what you got going on. This is another classic case of somebody seeing what they need to see. I mean, seeing what they want to see, but not what they need to see. But now they seeing what they need to see. Is this what Spirit is saying? Seeing what they need to see. Somebody needs your eyes to see. What is this energy? Eight of Pentacles. Clarify. Yeah, it's a workplace situation. High Priestess energy. Clarify. They need your eyes to see. They need your intuition. Somebody can't move unless you move. Somebody can't say anything unless you say anything. Knight of Swords and the High Priestess energy. They don't know anything about what's going on in your life unless you tell these people. High Priestess and the Knight of Swords is somebody speaking the truth. But something's very sacred. So outside of you speaking your truth, outside of you living in your truth, in real life, these people don't know what you got going on. They really don't have a clue. And they keep trying to attach to you. Clarify that attachment. Yeah, look, weirdos, just weird, dumb, and dumb. Five of Wands is chaos. They keep trying to attach to you, Eight of Cups, and then they run away. But look, the astral trips have been canceled. Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups, what's that energy? The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, these are people that feel like they want to steal something, like you owe them something. They feel entitled to a little bit of your energy. They're like, oh, you got all that light over there? All that light is yours? Yeah, it's weird. But you don't owe these people anything. Who are these people? They're spiritual thieves. They're parasites. They all just kind of meet up and they're very parasitical. Yeah, it's a no. It's a no. But see, this is what people don't see. This is what they don't see. For those of you that can see, the eyes that can see, the ears that can hear, For those of you that can't see, this is being eliminated, y'all, out of existence. This type of behavior, this type of low vibrational, projecting all that nasty energy, house upset, arguing, all that weird energy, that's being eliminated. I'm here to let you know that has been eliminated. And somebody's still trying to shoot their shot, but they don't know. Something keeps falling asunder. Yeah, look. It's like trying to shoot your shot and something instantly backfires. Boom, boom, boom. Like somebody's like, da, 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 da. And them bullets is just backfiring, backfiring. 10 of swords, backfire. 5 of swords, backfire. Stuck in the balance. Too weak to astral project. The astral projection trips have been canceled by law enforcement. Listen, yeah, the devil, child. It's like they just cannot accept the fact that you are somewhere that they can't reach you, because that means that you've ascended so high that you're in an existence and a timeline that they couldn't even process or even try to consciously comprehend. All they know is thievery, stealing, taking, stuff like that. It's like they don't even know how to think outside of that. Who am I talking to? Is this making any sense? Yeah, they don't even know how to think outside of the possibility that they can take energy. So they just imagine it. It's wishful thinking. They want a second chance to do this, but do what? 10 of Wands in the reverse. It seems as though somebody is out here struggling, trying their best to keep it together. Something like that. They really want to tap into your ancestors. They want to tap into your bloodline. They want to manifest off of you. Somebody is really angry that their calculations by way of their directions of where you are is off. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that they can't calculate your location. And whoever you are, you could be meditating. You could be, I don't know, self-care. This could be like getting a massage or just relaxing or something like that. Like your peace is so protected that in order to come this way, you have to have this level of peace, or you're just going to fall asunder. You're just going to be somewhere stuck in the middle, too high in the frequency to get over. You can't play over this high frequency, but you too low to get under. So trying to astral project, you stuck in the middle, and now you feeling pain and thunder. 10 of Pentacles on that ass. That's what I just heard. That's what's going on. So unless you tell them, they really don't know. So they might be waiting for you to say something. Yes, say something. That's what I just heard. Listen, this is the message. Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not. I love y'all so much. This was another classic case of not being made aware that travel arrangements have been canceled. So somebody is planning to do something again, baby. I just see them doing the same thing over and over, just backfire, 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 backfire. You ever just watch somebody from a distance like, look at this? You ever just seen somebody from a distance intuitively? You like, look at this here. Just going back and forth, backfire, backfire, backfire. It's just like, how can this ever measure up? How can this ever make sense at any given point? If you see that what you're doing is just failing, but somebody's that desperate that they'll take a little Page of Pentacles energy. They'll take just a little drop of that water. They'll take just a little tiny bit, because a little bit goes a long way, but they have to be strong enough to make the astral trip, only to find out that the trip has been canceled. Oh, that's got to burn. Oh, that's got to hurt. All praise be to the Most High God and divine angels. Thank you for keeping us in a good high vibrational frequency, enough that we can channel this beautiful energy for the beautiful divine collective. Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not. I will be back with more readings. I'll see you then. Peace be with you.